Hi all, it's Beth Fitzer here. It is still day 3 of my cleanse. Welcome to my teeny little kitchen. You are looking at a good portion of it right here. You can see it, and it's a little bit late in the day for me to be doing like my second round of anti-parasitic tinctures, and but I wanted to show you that, and I just kind of wanted to show you a little bit about my setup. So here I've got, at least a day's worth of lemons. I'll need to get some more soon. And I've also got all my other ingredients right here in this little basket. Um, this is the tea I'm using in the mornings. It's the traditional medicinal smooth move senna tea. In the evenings, I take the same brand smooth move, but it's the senna chamomile. Um, this is the maple syrup that I'm using, dark maple syrup. It's organic. I'm also using organic cayenne pepper, and then I've got my other tinctures here. So I think first I'm going to show you the anti-parasitic mix. It's real good. So first I use a black walnut, and this takes, I think, about 30 drops. They're saying like a full dropper on this container, but I've been doing about like 30 drops. I'm gonna count out 30. Let's see. Okay, that wasn't quite 30, so I'm just gonna get a few more drops. And okay, so that's the black walnut. Now I'm adding my clove. You shake these up before you use them. So this is the clove tincture, if you can see that. This says that the serving size is about 20 drops. So this is what I'm doing 3 times a day. Okay, that's about 20 drops. Then I've also got my wormwood. These all taste so bad. but they're they're supposed to be healthy and supposed to be killing those parasites. That's what they're for. So I'm doing another 20 drops here. Okay, a little bit more. And I am also, once a day, I'm just going ahead and adding some echinacea and golden seal. Like, why not use some golden seal to really clean out my system? And doesn't hurt to have a little natural immunity boosting either. So I'm just going to do, um, it says 40 to 60. Okay, that was about 20. Okay, that's about 40 of the golden seal. So the mixture, this is what it looks like. If you can see, it's just this um, very dark liquid. It is not appealing. And I'm going to use just a very tiny bit of water. And I'll show you the water I'm using too. So this is the alkaline water that I'm using. It's purified water. It's an 8.8 pH. And again, I think the higher the pH, the more alkaline the water. And I get a lot of this stuff, that, like the tinctures and this water, from a cute little natural grocer in the Kansas City area. There's one by River Market, there's one in the Westport area. They're called Nature's Own. And I will buy, you're drinking about a gallon of water a day on this cleanse. So I would buy about 3 cases. These come like 4 to a pack, and they'll give me a discount if I buy the cases. So when I was first prepping up, I got 3 cases of these, and they even like hooked me up with a little bit of discount, I think, for the cases. So that was very sweet. But with the tinctures, this is just like a tiny little half cup. I wish you could see that better, but I don't want to pour it on my laptop. Um, it's really just like 2 to 4 ounces. I'm not even going to measure. I'm just going to pour this in this cute little half cup measuring cup. It looks so gross. Oh my God, can you see? It's like this milky yellowish brown color. And yeah, you're only supposed to use like 2 to 4 ounces. So the half cup is the 4 ounces. I'm going to go ahead and fill it all the way since I did the echinacea as well. And then I haven't taken my oil of oregano capsule yet, so I'm going to do that right now with the tinctures. So this is the oil of oregano capsules that I take to fight off the candida that can, I think I mentioned in an earlier video, result from doing this cleanse from having the maple syrup and the sweet lemon juice. So here goes for anti-parasitics. Oh, so good. Mm. It's medicine. That's how I take it. It's medicine. All right, look. So they're there to do the trick. Like go get those parasites. All right. So I also have, if your lemons are not ripe or if you want to like put them like on a plate like I do, it's good to, you can rub some like lemon oil, essential oil on your lemons, I think, to ripen them and also just kind of get some lemon essence on your plate. Um, and just so you know too, even though I messed up the saltwater bath yesterday, so I think I'm gonna do it again tomorrow. This is the salt that I'm using. I didn't really mean to get like this large of grain of salt, but this is what was available, and this is also nice for making bath salts with essential oils and like a base oil like jojoba or something. So hopefully I'll do that again soon. But I get the real salt or some type of unrefined salt. So this I like the ancient kosher sea salt. So sea salt unrefined is really the best. It's not iodized. I think that's how you would say that. So yes. Okay, so that's what I'll be using for, that's what I use for the saltwater bath, and that's what I'll be using again tomorrow, but with 2 teaspoons of salt in a quart of water, not just one. That's why I did not eliminate the salt water yesterday. Okay, so now I'm gonna make the lemonade, and let's see, I'm just using a hand juicer, which kind of is a lot of work, but whatever. I kind of like the process here. And let's see. So I've got my measuring spoons too. So my measuring cup and the what I'll use for the other ingredient. Um, it's going to be okay. So let's see. I'll talk as I go here, so this doesn't get super long. And I'm trying to get it done in time so I can go out and see the sunset, which is like my favorite thing to do. So okay. I am cutting actually over my juicer because these lemons are not as fresh as they would be ideally, because I started this 2 weeks ago and then I threw everything out the window and went to California. So I actually threw these not even just in the fridge, but in the freezer, and they came out real kind of like soft and mushy. And anyway, they lose their juice as soon as I cut into them. So I don't want to lose any of this precious lemon juice. So I'm actually cutting them over the juicer and then just hand juicing. Um, Usually it's about, for me, it generally averages like one drink, one lemon. And I don't know if it's because I'm not juicing these very well. I mean, I do as best as I can, but usually about one lemon will, in my experience, do provide at least 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and sometimes maybe three, and it can get even a bit higher. But it's usually one lemon, one drink. Okay, so The first ingredient is the 2 tablespoons of fresh squeezed lemon juice. So I'm going to put that right into my cute little cup. I actually bought these glasses for the purpose of doing this cleanse. Um, the first time I did it, I think that was back in 2019. Um, it's just these little plastic cups, but I knew that that the drinks would fit in there, and they came in a cute little 4 set of different colors. So, okay, yeah, that is about. Oops, I got some pulp and stuff in there. You don't want pulp in there. You can't have the pulp. But that was at about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I'm gonna dig that out later because I'm not gonna take the time to get that out right now. I just will avoid drinking it because you're not supposed to really be drinking or having the pulp with this. Okay, next ingredient is 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. This is really where you get your calories and energy from when you're doing the cleanse. So um, if you want to cut back on calories and like focus on weight loss, I think you could do less of the maple syrup. But like I said, it's what's really keeping you running during this detox. So I wouldn't skip it entirely. Plus, I think this tastes pretty good, and the maple syrup tastes really good. I used to make the mistake of like licking the tablespoon when I'm done because because it tastes so good. But you're really not supposed to be having any of the ingredients separately. So it's best to just keep it all in the mix, and that's about it. So, um, and I think the recipe calls for like a tenth of a teaspoon of the cayenne pepper. So I have an 8 teaspoon measurement here, measuring tool, measuring spoon, and I just don't fill it all the way. So I just fill it like most of the way, maybe 3/4 of the way, and that's my cayenne pepper. And then I pour the water. So you use 8 ounces of water for each drink. So 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of the maple syrup, best to use organic for all the ingredients, 1/10 of a teaspoon for cayenne pepper, and then 8 ounces of good water. So that's what I'm using here. All right. And I don't know if you can see on my water, the book, The Complete Master Cleanse by Tom Wallison, it actually suggests that you write messages on your water bottles. So just kind of to represent, your intentions and positivity. So, for example, one of my first bottles said detox, and another one said cleanse. This one says self care in very light cursive, Sharpie, and the next one says self love. So I'll have to label my other bottles soon with more intentions and positive words. So anyway, and then I will go ahead and use the same knife and mix up my lemonade. And here's dinner. All right, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.